Over the years, our family's had a share of health problems.
So prescriptions are a part of our life.
Before we went to the big box store.
We both thought it would help us save. But with the long lines and impersonal service, filling prescriptions became a chore. That's when a friend recommended D&H.
Now Tristan knows our prescriptions. Brenda always helps us find the right vitamins. And after Dad's fall, Monica's been a real expert with all our home medical needs. All without the lines.
Trust and service.
That's our D&H.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on this Thursday, June the 13th. We've got two topics today. We're going to talk about No Kill Columbia and also the Voluntary Action Center. Let's start first of all with Nick Foster. Good to have you here.
Hey, Paul.
Voluntary Action. And you've got a calendar that you want to plug today?
That's right. I do want to plug it. It's a brand new project for us. We've not done this before. We don't think there's anyone else in the community that has. But basically, the calendar has two purposes. One is to inform the community about all the programs and services we do.
A Voluntary Action Center.
That's right. And because a lot of people know about us, appreciate VAC, and support us, but don't really understand about the wide range of things that we do to help people.
I always think of Voluntary Action Center as kind of a clearinghouse. When you got a problem of some kind in the community, if somebody needs some assistance or help, you call Voluntary Action Center, and Voluntary Action Center sends you to the right agency.
That's right. It's a good place to start if you're looking for help. There's no doubt about it. But again, a lot of folks don't know about every single thing we do. So this calendar features local community leaders who were gracious enough to let us take their photograph. L.G. Patterson, a great photographer here in town.
Okay, we got some pictures, and if you want to see them, you can go to kbia.org, click on talk shows, and then Radio Friends, and you can watch this segment and see the pictures we're talking about. But why don't you paint a picture? That's
Chris Kellogg from KPLA, and Chris is sitting on a very small tricycle. I told him I owe him a lot for getting down on that thing.
The next one?
That's Dr. Chris Belcher, with Columbia Public Schools, of course. And again, we asked him to get on the floor with a giant crayon. He did it right away.
Oh, they're all good sports, aren't they?
Well, they are. Bob Burchard from Columbia College, who had a very successful basketball year. Kat Cunningham with More Source. Paul Land, Plaza Realty. Teresa Meliti, which you probably need to read the name because it's just her eyes in the photograph, but it's a great picture. There's our mayor, who was gracious enough to illustrate Christmas in July for us. Joe Mosley, who is a great friend of VAC and MC for Spring Into Action, where we revealed all these. Kathy Scroggs from the University of Missouri, she's on our board and is a great sport as well.
Those
they all
are
do great.
Great
and Michelle
pictures.
Spry, who's looking really scary in that photograph, but she's great.
So each
and
one,
Don Stamper.
So each you have 12 different pictures that go with each month. And
That's
now,
right.
how do people get the calendar?
The calendars will be available in October, but you can go ahead and call our office and order one. We'll be glad to send you one when they come out.
And what is the asking price?
$15, and that includes shipping.
So that's you're making a $15 donation to Voluntary Action.
You are,
Center,
but there's one
basically.
other element to it that's really important. The celebrities are in a friendly competition with one another for the cover. So the way that works is you can vote for your favorite celebrity, $1 a vote. You can do that by sending a check to us, calling us using your credit card, or going online to our website, and you can vote there. Whoever comes up with the most votes or the most dollars is going to win the cover of the calendar.
So then they will be on the cover of the calendar.
That's right.
Okay, so it's not really a popularity contest, it's a dollar contest. And
It
all goes to Voluntary Action Center.
It all goes to support a great cause. That's right.
So if people want more information, they can call you or they can go online.
That's right, 874-2273 or vacmo.org.
And you got Christmas in July coming up on...
July the 11th coming up at Missouri United Methodist Church, and we'll look for folks to help us and support us through that too.
Okay, so you'll be getting... People who've donated in the past will be getting mailings?
That's right. In fact, they're going out this, they should have gone out last week, as a matter of fact, yeah.
Nick, thank you so much for coming by.
Right,
Nick
Paul.
Foster,
Thank
Voluntary Action Center. Now we turn to a friend of mine, Liz Burks, who I guess I've known you for about 10, 12 years or so.
Well, it goes back a while.
Good to have you here.
A huge supporter of the Zoo 2 contest.
Yeah.
I think that's when we first met.
If that was how many years ago was that?
Oh, goodness. I'm going to say 7 years?
I thought it was longer than that, but that was a makeover of the Central Missouri Humane Society.
Absolutely.
You are now here because of No Kill Columbia. Explain what No Kill Columbia is.
No Kill Columbia is a volunteer-driven nonprofit organization, and basically what we want to do is save more lives of animals in our community, the homeless pet population.
Yeah. So how are you doing this?
Basically, we are trying to raise awareness of the number of animals that unfortunately aren't making it, educating that there is a new model of sheltering that consists of 11 components, and when these steps or components are rigorously implemented, shelters across the country who have accepted and are doing this are saving 90% or more of the animals in their care.
It's
huge.
Yeah, those are very impressive numbers.
Yes, it is.
Is No Kill Columbia up and running now?
As I say, we are an animal advocacy group, so we do not have a kennel. We do not take in animals.
Would you say you're up and running now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What you're trying to do, which is so important, is educating the public.
Absolutely.
Educating the public, and we were talking about this, how important it is that if you have a pet, to have that pet neutered or spayed. Now, if you adopt a pet from one of the shelters, they're going to be neutered and spayed. They're not going to adopt unless they are. But if you live out in the country, this is where a lot of problems come in. You have a pet, it has not been neutered or spayed, it's allowed to run loose. They are multiplying. Kitties, cats just multiply very quickly, don't they?
Absolutely. Well, if our shelters and rescues are over inundated with puppies and kittens right now. I mean, it is that time of year where everybody's out having fun, and unfortunately, there are way too many, and so spay and neuter is your most proactive approach.
Right. Why do you think more people are not taking that responsibility in spaying and neutering?
I think there's a couple reasons. For one, cost. I think cost plays a very important role in that often families don't have enough money. I would say on average, to go to your veterinarian, it's going to cost anywhere between, I'd say, $100 to $175.
Easily.
So cost and education. A lot of people are unaware what's taking place with all of these
And there
animals.
is assistance available. If people want more information about No Kill Columbia, what can they do? We're out of time.
www.nokillcolumbiamo.org.
Okay.
And we are fundraising for a spay and neuter clinic here in Columbia.
Okay, so you can go to that website and find out more.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you very much for coming by, Liz Burks. All right,
appreciate it.
Tomorrow, Master Violet Lee will be with us. We're going to talk about Tai Chi. Our program directed by Travis McMillen, Reynolds Journalism Institute Audio, Pat Akers, KBIA. Our flow director is Rich Polzin, and our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. Bye-bye.